Oh my gosh.
We somehow avoided the ER and a sheriff.
Yeah.
She just like seemed so happy to see us. We are out here in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, in a field, getting ready for the one shot.
Okay, so what is this one shot? I feel like I'm still learning how to talk to camera in the moment on shoot days and capture BTS for YouTube. So I didn't explain what this was really. A buddy of mine is a great video editor. He does graphic design. His name is Joe French. He has a company called Saint Street Studio, and they are starting this monthly competition between creatives. This is the first month, and he said that he wanted to pit against each other two DPs, and so he chose me. I was like, well, yeah, let's do it. This will be fun. This kind of aligns with my goal this year of doing more personal projects. And so he said, okay, this is a one clip. You don't have an edit to do or anything. You have to do one clip. And the theme of this clip is transportation. So my first thought was road bikes. I grew up loving watching cycling and cycling myself. I think we could do something pretty cool with that. And within a couple minutes, I had kind of dreamed up this idea. So back to nowhere, Arkansas.
This is the bad boy. This is the special sauce. This is the Laowa Pro2be. It's actually a Perry Pro. Tonight's gonna be a little bit sketchy, and I wasn't exactly sure how it was gonna work out with filming like the gears of the bicycle and if I was gonna be able to actually like physically get low enough. And so I already tested it at home, just like sitting on the bed of the truck. It's gonna be perfect. Being able for the actual lens to be about a foot lower than the camera body itself. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that it's gonna work, that we're gonna be able to get like a super close macro shot to start out the clip. Joel right now is working on a follow focus. So the follow focus that we had, it was too small. It wouldn't reach from the rails here to the gear. So he's putting another 15 millimeter rod up here to be able to reach the focus gears. We've got the Tilta Nucleus Nano wireless follow focus. This is my first time using it. Hopefully it works. But yeah, this is the focus motor. It's tiny. Cut. Joel is actually going to be inside of the truck pulling focus wirelessly. He's got this Megamon monitor with the wireless receiver, and that's what he's going to be using. So that will make everyone's job a little bit easier. We can kind of focus on specific things. We've got Tyler, who's manning the camera. He's going to be the driver. Joel is going to be like the first AC pulling focus. I'm going to be DP operating the camera. We've got our two cyclists on the way here. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. We still got a bunch of other stuff to set up. I've got Chili and Bandit.
Damn.
So here's the truck. Y'all will be just like riding in front of each other as close as you can to the truck. I am gonna be sitting on the tailgate. The shot is basically gonna be super close up macro of the gear, the chain, and then slowly pan out to like full body of both of you, sunset in the background. I mean, this is super sketch all around. It's sketchy because I'm hanging off the back of the truck. It's sketchy because I'm holding like $8,000 off the back of a truck. It's sketchy because we're going to be changing lanes with traffic. It's also sketchy because y'all will be close to a truck.
Hey,
Real quick, do you think this is going to work?
I think it is. I have faith that it's going to work.
Okay, great.
So I think Joel and Tyler were just acting optimistic. I don't think that they really thought that this would work out. And honestly, I, at this point, was pretty nervous that we had just wasted a bunch of time for nothing and I would have to rethink a completely new idea. My main concern really was traffic, other cars coming, because we're on a public road. I tried to pick a road that was way out in the middle of nowhere so that if there were cars, there weren't many. I didn't want to risk it at all. If there was a car anywhere in sight in front of us or behind us, we would call it off, we would wait for them to pass, and then we'd go again. The first couple takes that we did were really just kind of working out some kinks, figuring out speed, and Joel really dialing in his focus marks. And then at that point, once kind of all 5 of us were in a rhythm, we kind of knew what to expect. We just waited for the sun to get as low as possible in the sky and just knocked out as many takes as we could. I always love getting more takes, but it's just fun to take an evening and push yourself creatively and technically. There were a lot of new technical aspects that I had never done before.
I'm exhausted. Oh my gosh.
Killed it, dude.
There's a car coming. We can come over here. I feel really good. At the same time, I don't know exactly how the footage turns out. I mean, it was brutal sitting back here trying to hold the camera steady and not fall out of the truck. I'm going to take this off. That's so stupid. But that was critical because I would have not been able to hold onto the camera for that long without the Easy Rig. So, thanks for sponsoring this video, Easy Rig. I wish. Let's see. Okay, yeah, the sun is gone now, so we can't do anything else. The shots that we have, that's it. We can't do anything else. So let's hop back in the truck. There's lots of bees around us now.
Okay, here's the final shot. This take definitely stood out among the rest of the takes we did, basically because this one didn't have any major flaws. Others, it was either the footage was too shaky, or the framing was bad at the beginning or the end of the clip, or focus may have not been perfect, or a myriad of things. Even though this was the best take and honestly really the only usable take, I still had to do a lot of post-production, not just like your standard color grading and things like that, but I had to stabilize the footage. I had to do some reframing on the beginning and the ending of the clip so that it would line up how I was envisioning and end with some symmetry. That's really what I was hoping for. But there was one really big thing that I did that I'm not going to tell you. I've never done it before, but if you spot it, let me know in the comments, and you'll get a great thumbs up and good job from me. A huge thank you to Joel and Tyler and Carson and Chris. Joel and Tyler like helping me technically and creatively with camera build and even just driving the truck, and then Carson and Chris just volunteering their time because they wanted to have fun. They're awesome, talented dudes who are just good people. I've said it so many times on this channel. Surround yourself with good people. That's like number 1 on priority list.
That's it, man. That's what I was hoping for.
Ooh. Almost got stung multiple times.
Let's go then.
Yep.
Okay.